Thank you for joining me today. My name is Caruthers, and I serve as president of the board of PAEA. And on behalf of the board, as well as the organization, we want to stand in support with the faculty, staff, and students at the 14 HBCUs who were the recent target of threats of violence at the beginning of this month, February, Black History Month. We also stand in support of the faculty, staff, and students at the additional 3 HBCUs that were threatened in the month of January. This is particularly disturbing, again, as we enter Black History Month, a time when our organization are celebrating, honoring, and just remembering the lived experiences of Black PAs, PA educators, and PA students. As I've shared before, we have such a rich legacy of Black PAs and Black PA educators, from Brenda Jasper and so many others. I'm thinking of Janice Trammell, I'm thinking of Les Howard, I'm thinking of Peggy Valentine, all of these awesome PAs and PA educators that have served our profession and our association. And to hear this news is so troubling. For those of you who may not know, historically, Black colleges and universities were established in this country to offer education to free Black men and women and previously enslaved Black men and women. Many of these institutions were established post-Civil War, and they were necessary because these groups of men and women, these individuals, were denied formal educational training at other U.S. colleges and universities. As of 2019, there were 100 HBCUs in 19 states, the District of Columbia, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. More importantly, as part of our PA world, we have 6 PA programs at HBCUs. Charles R. Drew University's PA program in California, Morehouse School of Medicine's PA program in Atlanta, Georgia, University of Maryland Eastern Shore in Princeton, Maryland, Xavier University in New Orleans, Louisiana. And we have 2 currently establishing PA programs, one at Howard University in our nation's capital, and we're an institution that's near and dear to my heart as I'm currently faculty, Meharry Medical College PA program here in Nashville, Tennessee. Why does this matter, particularly if you're not a person of color, if you're not Black, if you don't, you feel like you can't relate? I do want you to think about the impact that this has on the future of our profession. Currently, 70% of Black dentists and physicians earn degrees at HBCUs. HBCUs are responsible for training 50% of Black teachers and 40% of Black healthcare professionals. As we think about the 6 PA programs at HBCUs, they are going to contribute and add to those numbers. It is essential, it is important that we uplift and we support our HBCUs that not only have PA programs, but also the HBCUs that are training and preparing the undergraduate students that will apply to our programs. Think about the trauma that these students are undergoing, having discomfort, not only with COVID, but to think that their lives don't matter and that they're at risk of death for seeking an education. So it is imperative that, again, we offer grace and space and support and uplift the students, uplift the faculty, uplift the staff who have an additional burden to face just because of the color of their skin. I have had the privilege of reaching out to the program directors at both Howard and Morehouse School of Medicine, offering our support as an organization and anything that we can do to support their faculty, their staff, and their students. I hope that as you are going about your day, you will uplift those students. You will look for ways in your community that you can combat hate. You can truly serve as an anti-racist, and you can find ways at your institutions to break down institutional and systemic racism in your communities. So please join me, please join the board, please join our association in supporting these programs, supporting these students, and thinking kindly of these great institutions. Let's also lift up and honor the prestige of HBCUs here that are training and educating future PAs. So think of this, and I'll end here. Thank you again for your time to hear me. At PAEA, we see ourselves as a family. As a family, we have to support each other. So I'm calling and challenging each of you to continue the work, not just the saying, not just good words, but commit towards anti-racism, commit to dismantling institutional and structural racism at your institutions, because we are stronger together than we are apart. Thank you for your time.